Ladies and gentlemen, tonight promoter Dennis Warner and Instinct Productions proudly present to you 4 rounds of super middleweight action. First, in the blue corner, wearing pink and black, weighing 164 pounds, standing 5'9", from Rancho Cucamonga, he's fighting out of Warrior Combat Academy. With a record of 22-6-1, he's a former U.S. and California state champion. He's sponsored by Triple J Delivery Service. Welcome, Mike O'Ryan!
Now here he comes, Mike Ryan. 164 pounds of rock'em sock'em Muay Thai action. Four rounds for the IKKC Muay Thai Super Middleweight Bout. Reed out of Rancho Cucamonga, California. I'll tell you, you got to be really secure to wear those trunks.
Well, it's got rest in peace John right on the back.
Yes, it does.
Talking about John McPhail, a very beloved friend of the martial arts, the kickboxing world, the Muay Thai world.
And in the red corner, wearing black and red, weighing 162 pounds, he's 5'8", hailing from One Kick Gym in Las Vegas, Nevada, with a record of 21-4. Here is Jack Rhino Thames.
The Rhino himself, originally from Thailand, now lives right here in the Las Vegas area. You know what I remember about Jack Thames, Blinky? I remember his big win, and we did it over William Shriapai.
That was a dogfight, Phil.
But Thames was loaded for bear that night. Jack Thames, the father of 3 young boys, Kyle, Clay, and Ty Thames. Jack told me last night, he said, you'll know how effective I'm going to be by how much I move my head. When I don't move my head, I get in trouble.
And I'm asking fighters to move their head all
the time. And why don't they?
So it's not talking heads, it's moving heads, Phil. And that's what they need to do, really. I mean, because if you're stationary, it's just a matter, you know, it's a lot harder to find, easier, to find you.
Both these fighters bring almost identical records into the fray. Mike Ryan, 22-6. Thames, 27-8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for tonight's fight, Dej Nakween Shriapai.
There's Dej Shriapai, the third man in the ring. That's Mike Ryan on the right. Let's listen.
I want clean fight. I want fair fight. Obey my command at all times. Defend yourself all the time. No dirty fight at all. Any question? Any question? Just conduct you back to the front.
Thames and Ryan with Shriapai reffing this one. 4 rounds of super middleweight action. How long's Mike Ryan been fighting, Blinky?
You know, I'm scared to say, but I think it might be 4 score and 7 years.
I remember him telling us not so long ago he was done, and now he's back.
Well, he thought he was done, and he conjured up the will and the desire to get himself in shape, and here he is again performing for us. Oh, spinning elbow there by Thames.
And a foot right up into the nose of Ryan, and a right leg to the left side of Ryan's head. Look at Thames jogging back to the corner, and now they're going to do it again.
Now Thames goes southpaw, switches back. Right leg there by Ryan. Straight left by Thames, Phil. Thames really finding a home for that left hand.
Well, Blinky, we have seen Thames when he has looked absolutely unbeatable. And then we've seen him when he's not looked so good. short left elbow right to the chin of Ryan.
And you see the legs of Ryan buckle just a little bit, Phil. Double elbow there by Thames.
Open to cut. Ryan's got a cut over his left eye, the outside of his left eye now. He's waiting from 2 areas, and Ryan's not going to go any further. He's down. He's out. He's not going to go. It's over with. It's over with in round 1. I'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to Buffalo Bills here at State Line, Nevada. You can hear the din behind us. This arena is a buzz. They are stunned. It never even made it to the end of round 1. Ryan just ate elbow after elbow after elbow. Went down with a cut on the outside of his left eye and then a cut above his left eye as Thames just delivered. I can't even count how many elbows he got off, Blink.
Well, they were rapid fire without a doubt.
Now Ryan brought quite a contingent from Rancho Cucamonga. He's sitting here right above us, looking up at his fans, tears streaming down his eyes. He wanted to do so much more than he was able to accomplish tonight, Blinky.
And he's bleeding. That blood streaming down from the cut on the left side of his forehead. He got hit with a ripping elbow.
Now you wonder if he's sitting there as he is just crying, and you wonder, Blinky, if those are tears of knowing that the end has probably come for him, and as he sits there taking it all in, not only the loss, but perhaps the end of the road of his fight career.
Well, you know, Phil, everybody comes to that place. You got to know when to give it up, though. You know, you got young, strong guys coming at you. You know, Mike's had a long career. He's had his turn under the lights, and it's time. Sometimes you got to know when to exit. Again, also, he was wearing shorts that said "Rest in Peace." You know, John McFall. And I'm sure there's a lot of emotion. He was real close also to John. Had a lot of affection for him. He got hit with some powerful elbows. And the one particularly right above the left forehead is the one that's still streaming blood.
Well, I will tell you, Mike Ryan, we have seen a great deal of Mike Ryan over his fight career here on WCK Action. And we've caught an awful lot of Mike Ryan fights. And we've seen some fights where Mike, like Jack Thames tonight, looked like he could do no wrong. Tonight he was in against a very good fighter who, when he's on, I believe is almost unbeatable. And tonight was one of those nights. And as you so eloquently stated, Blinky, there's a lot going on inside of Mike Ryan tonight, over and above just the loss of a fight in the first round knockout. And a very happy Jack Thames. Thames runs his record at 28-8 with 2 draws. Gets up off of the stool and with a towel trying to stop the bleeding outside of his left eye. He'll walk over and hug Jack Thames. Thames wants to make sure he's okay, and he is.
I'll tell you what, Mike Ryan, though, has a lot of loyal fans.
Oh, he
and
does.
You hear them in the crowd, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end. 1 minute, 31 seconds of round 1. Your winner by knockout in the red corner, Jack Thames. And also kicking out the ball for the challenger, Mike